I gotta say, after tasting it, it's not that bad actually. But if you absolutely need your coffee in the morning, this is true. So this next life hack is definitely one of my favorites. It's one you're probably not going to need to use too often, but if you ever need to use the rope, there's an easy way to cut it without using any other tool. So first you figure out exactly where you want to cut the rope. For me, I'm just going to cut a little bit off the end, so I'm going to cut it right across the end.
Look, I'm breaking it. Look, I'm breaking it.
Underneath the rope. So all that's it doesn't really take very long, and if you need to cut a rope, this might even be the easiest way to do it. It works with much bigger rope. Depending on the circumstance, this might even be easier than bringing along another tool just to cut this thing with. Alright, now let's move on to the next. The next thing I wanted to show you guys was a pretty cool way to tie your shoes.
Oh, no, it's not really breaking it.
So all you have to do is start with it already crossed one time. Tying your shoes anyways. So the way I do it is I grab each shoelace with my finger, twist one hand over the shoelace and one hand under the shoelace. Right? And then I basically have it like that, right? So pretty easy. Start here, go to here, here, to here. Okay. And then I grab each shoelace, right? So I'm going to back up again. Come in like this, and with each shoelace, I grab that.
Alright, guys.
I grab that shoelace. And you pull it, throw it down. Boom. And it doesn't make sense if you have to do it really slow like that. Instead, but when you do it really fast, it looks pretty cool. Huh? Not too bad. It takes a little bit of practice, but the thing is, this is actually just a cool way to tie your shoelaces. It's not really a life hack. I'd say it takes about the same amount of time to tie your shoes any other way, but it's just a cool way to do it, so I thought I'd include it. This next one was voted the #1 life hack on Reddit, and it's pretty simple. So all you do is you take a fork and you hang it over a nail, and then you can use the fork to help guide yourself when you're hanging a picture. So as you can see, I already have my nail on the wall right there. All you have to do then is take a fork, place it over it in the middle. Then you take your picture, which already has a wire attached to the back, and that made it easy enough. I gotta admit, it would have probably been pretty easy with this one anyways, because the nail was coming off the wall pretty far, and it had a lot of slack on the hanger, but I have definitely struggled putting pictures on the wall before for that exact reason. I definitely think that this could be a very useful life hack if you're doing that. Let's move on to the next one. The next one I really like because it's going to help you guys not stick it in the wrong hole, and you never want to accidentally stick it in the wrong hole. We're talking about computer chargers, of course. So all you have to do is just simply paint a white dot right there, and then another white dot on your charger. That's where they meet up. So if you're looking for where to stick it in the middle of the night, you don't accidentally stumble into the wrong hole. But no, I actually have tried charging up my computer before by putting it in like the Ethernet port or something like that. And I just thought it would be pretty useful. It's just a clever little trick. And it's incredibly simple. And guys, I'm up for lots of suggestions, especially dares, so make sure to leave me that in the comment section. Definitely like the video and subscribe if you've yet to have done that. And as always, I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow.
Jose, no, you
video. Alright, thanks guys. Bye.
Oh, no. Is it recording? Yes, it is. What are you doing? What is it? Move out of the way. There's no easy. Yeah, shoe hat. Guys, it's FK Buttons here.
Outdoor hockey returns to
Go subscribe to him, guys. We see you away.
the Battle of Pennsylvania in the
Can't TV, they don't subscribe.
Guys, I can't make any more YouTube videos.
Can you get out the way and tell them at the end?
It's the end.
In today's
Bye.
video, I'll be showing you guys how to make brown fluffy slime in the toilet.
You want to fight in camera?
You already know how. So as a lot of you guys may remember, I actually broke my toilet trying to make slime in this thing before. We were trying to make green slime, and we were using a different technique that involved water and borax and a whole bunch of bullshit that we're not going to be doing this time. Unfortunately for my toilet, I don't think that it could take another blast like that. And some of you may remember the ghost slime actually broke my damn toilet the last time I made some. And this is the repair job I did putting it back together. I ended up just buying some ceramic J.C. Wells, puttying it up, and then sanding it down to make it a little bit smooth, but you can still totally see where the crack was. Alright, now seeing as how we're not going to need any water for the slime that we're going to be using, the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to shut off the water in the toilet and flush it. Then I'm going to drain it out in a plastic cup and a waste bucket. Now we're going to be using a very similar recipe to the last fluffy slime that we made, which is going to be a couple gallons of Elmer's glue, about 6 cans of sugar, and a couple bottles bottles of contact solution. Now I have to do this part pretty
If I
carefully
win-
because I don't want to be covered in toilet water for the whole rest of the video, which is almost inevitably going to happen if I turn the water off. And also I don't want to catch the flag, of course. And yes, I did clean out my toilet before we started this, but trust me, after the punishment that I usually put on this thing, it needs it. Now I'm going to cut the cup so I can get as much of the water as I can without having to dip these towels into it. I'm kind of surprised that I'm not getting more floaties in this little cup thing here. Yeah, no, I just got it out for this toilet. I'm going to destroy it. One way or the other. And by the way, guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. It really helps out the channel. Alright, looks like my towels are getting kind of toilety now. I mean, at this point, I gotta say, bare minimum, I'm gonna clog my toilet up with all this slime. I don't really see how I'm gonna get out of this without clogging up the toilet. I feel like a good place to start would be to just load it up with shaving cream first, and then pour the glue in, so the glue doesn't all, like, go into the back of it. There's not really any reasoning behind that, it's just, I figured I'd give it a shot this way. Judging from the size of my toilet, I may have bought too much of this stuff, but I figure it's better to have too much than not enough. That's only about 2 cans of shaving cream right now, and it's already basically coming out of the top of the toilet. So I think the appropriate thing to do would be to just keep going and put more in.
I just can't see it.
Holy shit, I started like building a sculpture out of this stuff.
Yeah? Yeah?
Oh, now I'm calling to the mountain. Alright, now here comes the fun part. The fun part, any part that's gonna get my friends are mad at me and my toilet broke,
No.
me kick.
No.
Yeah?
See.
Did you fix you some more?
Yeah.
Okay.
Get out of my apartment. Alright, let's get
Okay. Can I see that? The light's off.
That's more better.
Ah, there we go. Alright, 1 gallon might still be enough. I don't know. Now we're going to pour in the next secret ingredient, which is contact
Maybe
solution.
no, I can't see. Oh, that's water, isn't it?
Now, I'm sure some of you guys are probably wondering, how am I going to make this brown? And if you thought I was going to poop on it, you were almost correct. No, my secret ingredient is going to be paint. I was going to use some food. I realized I only had a few colors and
They
not
don't
enough
use
to
that
make
far?
brown. So yeah, I'm just going to sprinkle on the chocolate syrup right now. I don't know if this is going to work. This very well may break my toilet. I don't know what's going to happen when I put paint in my toilet, but it's probably not going to be good. But we're not going to know until we find out. Alright, that might not be enough to make it super brown, but if it's not, I got more brown stuff in the house. We can mix in some peanut butter, who knows, let's get crazy. Now I'm going to be doing the part of this challenge that I have been putting on, which is actually sticking my hands into the gross toilet. But what else can I say? We've been down this road. Alright, chill out, guys. Oh my gosh. All the glue went like straight down into the bottom. If I pull out a big brown lump, I might freak out. What's weird is that the bottom stuff seems to be more brown, and I put the paint on top, starting to get really worried right now. Yeah, it's pretty brown at the bottom. Wonder what's causing all that. It's so super fluffy, and it hasn't quite gotten to the point where it won't stick to me yet. Oh, it's coming up a little bit. Just gotta mix it in really well. Unfortunately, this toilet does not provide a lot of space to move this stuff around in. See, one of the things about this challenge is if I don't make really good slime that sticks to itself, it's actually going to clog up my toilet. And right now that looks like that may be happening, because it's not really sticking to itself well enough for me to actually like be able to pull it out of this thing. I might just have a slime toilet from now on. I don't know. Super heavy. It's really difficult to do all this in, which means that I gotta get them both dirty. Actually, before I do that, I'm gonna go get some more brown paint. I don't know what made me think that would be enough. So I'm gonna do what I've always done to create brown and mix in every single color I've got. A little squirt of this, a little squirt of that. Okay, now it looks like somebody had a very psychotic bloody diarrhea. And I honestly did not even mean to make that a face. Holy fuck! Why does it look like that? The bloody diarrhea is staring at me. I gave myself nightmares for the next couple months. That's terrible right there. Alright, I'm just going to blue out your face. Okay. Now it just looks like I'm putting mustard on it. Okay, I have to say, that actually looks pretty awesome. I feel like if that was on a picture frame, it'd be something you'd see at some rich person's house. Now to mix it in. No sense in reserving this. It's all dirty now. Now, if I remember preschool correctly, this should make brown. Should make a lot of brown. Oh my god. That is the most crazy, psychotic... And look, there's a big fat bubble right there. Why is it making bubbles? What is that about? Now, because I mixed in every color of the rainbow, it's going to take a lot of mixing. But in the meantime, it looks pretty fucking cool, actually. Wow! That is pretty awesome. Okay, except now it's going out. That was the save of the year. I almost had a huge glob of that stuff that was dripping off like that fall on the ground. That should be on Sports Center. Yeah, I could just see that. Local weirdo plays with slime in his bathroom, and that's on Sports Center. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. I shouldn't even say anything to Kristen, just let her come home and see all this. Oh yeah, that's so slimy. Oh wait, I need baking soda. Well, I just happen to have a whole shit ton of baking soda, so that should be no problem. I've made this before. You'd think I wouldn't fuck up these things so much. But you know what, to be honest, I fuck things up a lot. We're gonna fix this though, don't worry. This is actually the reason why my video took 6 days to upload, or however long it took before you guys see this. I've been trying to shoot 2 different videos for the whole week. One was a thumbtack Nerf dart video, and the other was a bunch of really awesome science experiments. Only they weren't awesome, they were terrible because they didn't work, which is probably my fault. But this I'm sure we can make work. It didn't work the last time. We broke the toilet, so it's kind of funny anyways, but this time it's gonna fucking work, right? God damn it. Ugh. This is the ingredient that I forgot last time and Kristen had to go to the store to get. Should have fucking remembered it this time. Alright, well, never too late, as we learned last time. What's weird is you can like instantly see the slime reacting to this stuff. There you go, that'll help you not stick to you as much. Already it's so much better. I remember now last time like forgetting this and then thinking, oh well it's almost perfect slime. Not until you add the baking soda, then it's perfect. There's still so much glue in the bottom though. God. It looks like somebody spooched underneath all the diarrhea I was making. Unless it all just happened to come out together. I don't want to talk about it anymore. And yes, that was raunchy, but come on guys, you had to be expecting some toilet humor here. Ah, you get it? Because I'm playing with shit in the toilet? Okay, now I've got one more secret ingredient. Cocaine. No, it's just cornstarch. But I don't know what's going to happen here. I just feel like more powder is good. Okay, that's too much. This is where I usually fuck things up. Because right now, I've got usable slime. Like, this stuff is pretty good. You know, I mean, some parts of it. But we'll see what we got after mixing all this shit in now. It definitely helps it not stick to you. That's kind of what I was trying to use it for. I gotta say, it's pretty difficult to mix all this stuff up when it's such a tight, closed area like this. Oh, that is super fluffy. It's mostly just like the paint and stuff that's stuck to me. And if you roll your hand, you get all these like fluff turds that come off of you. I gotta say, after some much needed mixing, it actually turned into some pretty good slime. I mean, look, it stays together really, really well. I mean, that's pretty epic. Just look at that. That's beastly. And you can keep pulling it too. It's like it never ends. Well, eventually it does. But still though, that's really awesome. That fluff is super potent. I mean, just check that shit out. This is at normal speed too. I am not speeding up this footage. I mean, just look at that. That's so weird looking. Oh man, I didn't even like see. It actually made some turds there. I was trying to do that.
It was just because,
That's beast mode. Tell me you wouldn't play with my fluffy slime toilet. Come on, tell me you would play with that. sometimes it helps to vent the frustration if you just smack your toilet slime.
But then we dropped it right off.
Okay, thank you.
Alright, I obviously, something came over me. But no, seriously, that's awesome. Would it be weird if I didn't clean this out and I just had a bowl of toilet slime? I mean, as you can see, it's not sticking to me anymore. We don't need this toilet. I mean, we've always got the bushes out front. You use those instead. I actually am super happy with the way that this came out. I mean, we tried making toilet slime before, and it was just such an utter disaster, and everything was breaking. I just felt like getting a redo it would be good. Yeah, now after making slime a few times, I gotta say, toilet slime is definitely my favorite so far. Oh yes, it is honestly like a monster crawling out of your toilet to come and kill you. Look at that. That's so. This is the thumbnail, right? Yeah, I don't think that there's really any reason for me to tell Kristen about this. She'll just assume that I didn't flush if she sees it. I should like put a couple pieces of toilet paper on top of it and just leave it for her. And just be like, no, I'm sorry, I didn't flush. My bad. You know what I mean? Sorry, I'll go flush it. And be like, it's just a clogged toilet. Oh my god, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything is fine. It's fine. Well, that's all of it. Holy shit, I didn't even know I was going to be pulling all of it out. By the way, this is like a really cool thing that I got going on here. I like that. I was worried about being able to get all this stuff out of my toilet. It's pretty much all out. And it sticks to itself. Ugh, in my hair and clothes. That's pretty cool. Why did I have to put it on my head? That was a poor decision on my part. Now I will pay the consequences. Yeah, even though it doesn't stick to your skin, it still could definitely stick to your clothes. So keep that in mind if you decide to make some toilet slime of your own. Oh yeah, that's good stuff. Alright, there's just something that comes over me when I start fucking around with slime. I just turn into an absolute weirdo. Not like I wasn't before, but you know what I mean. Come on, you know. You know what I mean. Oh wait, there's a big huge turd here on the. That honestly just was like curled up perfectly like a dog turd. It's just sitting there like, well, I've already shown that I can take this stuff out of my toilet, but I really would just like to make the conscious decision to leave it in there and just ride this whole toilet slime thing out. There's no reason to get rid of it now. It's not bothering anybody yet. I mean, I'll just go about my daily life, and if there comes a time when the toilet slime gets in the way, I'll deal with it then. No sense worrying about it now. But I am kind of worried about the slime that's in my hair. Seriously, it's like ingrained itself into my scalp. In short, guys, this is how you make toilet slime at home. But you should not make toilet slime at home. But if you do, your parents or significant other, whoever really runs your house, will probably want to beat your ass afterwards. And I think...
Yeah, they're probably beat my ass.
Feeling blue.
Huh?
Did you know you can buy a car from Hertz Car Sales? With thousands of vehicles listed at low set prices, say goodbye to haggling over the sticker price.
No haggling?
Yep, no haggling. Each car goes through a rigorous multi-point inspection and comes with a 12-month, 12,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Protection plans are also available, because we would never sell you a car that we wouldn't be proud to rent. In financing, we make it easy for almost any budget. That's what buying a car made better means. Check us out at HertzCarsales.com.
Wow. Huh, I'll do that when I get home.
Or visit one of our Hertz Car Sales locations.
What? Huh? Yeah! It's perfect! Oh my god, I love this car!
I love you too. In today's video, I'll be taking lots of your suggestions on what to do with all the slime we made in my last video, which ends up breaking most of the stuff I own, including microwaving it, waffle ironing it, blending it, baking it, freezing it, and getting slapped in the face with it. Plus, more things you guys dared me to do in the comment section. Crazy mother...
Crazy mother.
So I brought in an entire punch bowl of this slime inside. It's definitely starting to take a little bit of a different form. It's a lot thicker now, which means it's better to do that with. And we're going to be doing some experiments with this because you don't make this much slime and just use it in one video. By the way, we have several more containers of this stuff. We'll probably have a lot of slime for a long time, but we're going to try to get rid of some of it today by doing some experiments. Oh, that's seriously like 1,000 pounds. Now for this first experiment, we're going to be finding out what happens when you freeze slime. So I'm going to take a bunch of slime, put it in a bowl, shove it in the freezer, and we'll see what happens. We'll give that about an hour or so, and then we'll check back to see how frozen it is. Now let's find out what happens when you microwave slime. And in case anyone was wondering, I am using my real microwave. This is not a stunt microwave by any means, but I did clean it the fuck up. So how long do you guys think we should put the slime in there for? I'm thinking 3 minutes.
Sorry, guys.
Let's see what we got. Okay. It's really hot. Definitely too hot to touch. It started expanding up. Oh, it's gotten really slippery. It's like a pancake or like an egg or something. I think I just made blue eggs. Look, there you go. It's like an omelet. So it definitely reduces it, but it also kind of makes it fluffier. Definitely a lot softer to the touch. And we've got some liquid slime down here as well. Alright, I'd say we put it back in for a little bit longer. Oh my god. And it instantly starts going back down. It was so fluffed up before, and you can see all the steam coming out of it. Well, I can. I don't know if you can see all the steam. Whoa, and it is like completely liquid underneath now. Except for there's like a hard spot right there. So this is what happens when you microwave slime. Ah! That was hot. Yeah, as soon as the microwave stops, it just starts deflating. All of the hot air just kind of escapes from it. And I'm not sure exactly what we just made, but that looks like something that you would serve to somebody in a Dr. Seuss book. That was a fun experiment. Let's move on to the next one, though. For this next challenge, we're going to be blending slime. I'm not expecting it to blow up or anything, but it should be pretty interesting. That looks like a pretty healthy amount. Time to make blue slime smoothies. Okay, not a lot is happening with it so far, so we're going to add in some water and see if we can get this blender to work. Now I'm thinking with the added water in here, we should have enough extra space to where the thing can spin around and actually get cut up a little bit, so fingers crossed, let's hope this works. I think that what you're hearing in the background is my blender actually dying. It's doing some really weird stuff over here. Oh my god, my blender's smoking. The blender is smoking. Okay, I better just turn this off. Wow. There's actually smoke coming out of the blender. Holy shit. That must have burnt out the motor. That's crazy. Look at it, it's all coming out from the bottom and stuff. Why did it break my blender? What the hell did it do that for? That's insane. I have no idea why that happened, but I guess now you know, do not try to make this in the blender. Let's try to examine what we have here though. Okay, that looks like slime. It actually just kind of like brought it back to life. That's pretty cool. It might have even made the slime better. What the fuck? How does it do that? Look at that. Look at how droopy the slime is though, but it all still completely sticks together. That's insane. The next thing I'm going to be doing with the slime is putting some in the waffle iron. I gotta feel like this has more of a potential to crisp the actual slime and make a waffle. I've always wanted to make blue waffles before, and I definitely thought that was the most interesting experiment that somebody had suggested. So I thought it would be perfect for this video. I definitely think that we might be doing my favorite experiment so far. It's a good thing that Kristen's not here because she would definitely not allow me to do this. And on a side note, I will be needing a new waffle iron. This thing is just spitting out steam like crazy over here. It smells pretty good though, I gotta admit, that's not a bad fragrance. I'm really curious to see what we got over here. I can't wait to open this thing up and see what it looks like. Eating some blue waffles tonight. It seems that it's done spewing out at least. If this cooks any sort of like blue waffle, if it makes some sort of plasticky toy, I'll be so happy. I'm afraid that it's probably just going to be more goop inside of there, but we'll see. If this could turn out really, really good, I don't know. Just so much anticipation behind this one. Okay, so according to the waffle iron, it says that the waffles are ready. I'm just going to open it up, and if it looks like it needs a little bit more time, I'll close it back down and we'll gauge it from there. Ow! Okay, we are going into uncharted territory here. What is happening? What? Oh my god. Okay. Well, I don't know what the hell that looks really freaky. This is probably the freakiest science experiment I've ever done. That's weird. It looks like spider webs or something. This looks like a scene from a science fiction movie. Like, this is part of the alien's nest, and something's about to hatch and kill everybody. That's what we got, guys. Yay! Well, I think that ow, Jesus. I think the only thing that we really learned here is that we should not have done that. And, yeah, it looks like I'll be needing a new waffle iron. It's, like, dry and flaky. Like, you can kind of crumble it a little bit. It feels like a plastic, kind of like what I was expecting. Only I was expecting it to come out like more of like a plump, like thicker plastic. This has definitely been reduced. It actually makes me wonder what the oven's going to do to it that much more. Just put out a big slab of slime and let the oven cook it. Sounds like a good idea. Let's give it a shot. Now for this experiment, I'm going to be using a lot of slime because, well, we can fit a lot of it in the oven. Ugh. And like I said, I've got an entire kiddie pool of this stuff outside, so I'm not looking to save any of it or anything. No reason to be stingy with the slime now. How does it stay so cold? It's still like freezing over here. Well, it's not going to be freezing once I put it in the oven. Alright, now let's give it, I don't know, let's say 20 minutes. See how it doesn't... Actually, it's probably longer than that. Let's put it in cold and let's make it an hour. Okay, so we got the slime in the oven. It's expanding like crazy. I'm a little bit afraid to take it out. We've almost definitely destroyed every appliance that the slime has touched so far. It's kind of a shocking result. I didn't know you could just simply break everything you own just by touching slime to it, but I guess that's what it is. I'm thinking I should probably take the slime out of the oven though, because I don't know what I'm going to do if the slime breaks the oven. The slime broke my toilet in the first video. The kiddie